the 2015 Kahnawake Marina Super Series front wheel drive in pole position 94, 57. Skylar Taylor. Mikey Stacy on the inside in the number 23. 57 coming out of the turn pretty quick. He's got a 4-car lead. The 93, good to leave Scrapyard in third. And the 23 seems to be gaining some ground on that 57. 57 takes the inside. And here comes that red Volkswagen 94. And diving on the inside, and 93 on the inside of him. 57 made a mistake, went too wide. Here's a 23 on the inside, and he takes the lap too. And it's a battle to the line. 23, 57, 51, 94, and a 93. 93 had a good car this morning in practice. Seems like he's getting the bugs out of it today. Don't forget, guys, this is round 1, so there's a lot of work these boys got to do to get a little quicker. And there's a battle in the backstretch. 57 on the inside. That's Cody Daibo and 23 of Mikey Stacy. And it looks like a great battle going into turn 4. And they're coming out of turn 4. Seems like a little slick on the exit. They're all taking it wide. They're pretty close racing here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Heat 1 of the Kahnawake Marina Super Series 2015, January 10th. It's like minus 13 out today, but it's like 20 with the wind chill. Down in the back stretch, 23, and the 57 reels him in. He's looking inside. He's looking. Oh, and they make contact. That 23 gains his composure, and he's coming out exiting. And the 57's on the inside. It's a real battle here today with these front wheel drives. This race is in the history books. It's the first inaugural front wheel drive class in Kahnawake, 2015. And there's a battle, and his bumper's ripped off. There was some contact back there. Exit out of 2. I hope some things don't get heated in the pits after this. And 23's in the lead, and the 0. I think 0's having some trouble. 23 at the line. I think we have 2 laps to go. 23, the 57, the 94, the 51, and the 93. '23's dragging his bumper, and the 57 is gaining ground on him in the backstretch. This heat race is brought to you by Pit Stop Convenience, located on 132 Pit Stop. And the 23's exiting turn 4, he takes a little wide. And the 57's on the inside. It looks like he's got a 10-car lead. And there's a big battle in the back there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 93 seems to have it on cruise control. He was faster than that in practice this morning. And the 23 is overtaking the 00. The 00 is a phantom driver. We don't know who it is. 23's on the inside, 57's in 2nd. The 0's getting lapped. He must have trouble underneath the hood. '23's got a 15-car lead. He looks like he's got her in the bag. He's coming to the white. He's still dragging his bumper. And we have the 57 in second. Coming down the back chute. 23's entering turn 3. Exit in 4. In third, we got the 23. 57's almost got a whole backstretch lead. Boys got to do their homework. Work on their cars during the week and try to get a little quicker. And Mikey Stacy, sponsored by FCP Express Auto Service, takes the checker flag. Number 23, Mike Stacy. Number 57, Cody Daibo, second place. And third place on the podium finish with 51. 51 Dodge Neon, driven by Kerry Goodleaf. Then the 94 and the 93, driven by Zachary Goodleaf. His inaugural rookie race. Way to go. Here we go, round one. Round one, heat one. Here we go, green flag. .25 takes it on the outside. He's looking pretty quick. Enter turn 1, it's 4 wide. 5 wide coming out of 2. And the number 20's on the inside. Number 20 is Brandon Stock. And we got a Ford Power on the outside of Travis Norton. And then we got the number 8 of Lee Snow, and then the 25 of Terry Canadian. And we got a banker in the back stretch. Looks like the 91. 20. Travis looks like he went too wide. Here we got the number 20 and the 25. Racing for the finish. Lap 1's down in the books. And the 22 to the green horn. Adegona's doing pretty damn good. And then we got the 11. 11's the rookie. And then we got the 23 of Kiefer in last place. I think he got tied up with the 91 in the back. Brandon Stock still leading this race. Then Lee Snow and then Terry Canadian. Coming for the second lap. That 32 looks pretty quick, but he drives it in too hard and he washes out on the exit. Watch the 32 of the Ford. The only Ford in the field today. And Brandon Stock's first to the line, and the 25, then the 8. And the 777's coming out of nowhere with the 22. And we got a battle in the backstretch. Number 25 takes the lead in the backstretch, then follow behind Brandon Stock. And then the 8 of Lee Snow. And the 777 of Tunal. Kyle Martin. And we got the 25 in the lead with the 20 and the 777. And it looks like Lee Stone's got a problem. And a 16. What? Throw the yellow. And we got a yellow flag on the track. We have 2 cars that are stuck in the bank. We're gonna retrieve them. And we're going green flag. Seems like Terry's got some motor underneath that hood. He's flying out there today. We got Kiefer, runner-up Kiefer Daibo on the outside. We got the 777 in second. That 25 seemed to be pretty dominant today, as he pulls 2 car lengths out ahead of everybody. And we got Brent Stock in third as they enter turn 3. Terry seems to be holding his line. We got the 777 with a little bit of push. And he's sideways the 777. And we got Brent coming down the middle. And we got the 119. Leaders are coming out of 2. And we got the 91 just crossing the line now. He's got a half a track on everybody. And we got the 67. Looks like he's having some trouble. That 23 is 25 is very dominant today. As he's got a, and we have Landon Goodway with a 22 in the IROC. He's driving that thing hard with a big push though. He's in the snow. Man, see how he comes out. And we got a big battle here for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And we're at lap 6. Second to fifth, we can throw a blanket over them. They might need it because it's quite cold today. And we got a battle for last, the 91 and the 67. Terry Canadian coming out of turn 4 with the 22 of Landon Goodleaf. And then we got Kiefer Daibo. Landon Goodleaf took it wide and he crosses up. That was a scary moment there for Landon. He might have to change his underpants. And we got the 777 and the 20 then Landon. And then Chado. And then 119 of Mikey Stacy. And then we have the 11 of Aguardi White Jr., our youngest rookie today. We got the 32 and a big Ford. And the white flag's coming off for Terry Canadian and the number 25, sponsored by the Butthole Discount. Butthole discounts on the 132. And we got Kiefer Daibo. And then the white number 3 Chevrolet. Sponsored by MJ Repair. And we got the Lucky 7, and then Brent Stock, and then Landon Goodleaf in the 22, and then Chado in the 16. And the checker goes for Terry Canadian and the Butthole Discount. And then the number 3 of Kiefer Daibo. And the 777 of Kyle Moran and Landon Goodleaf. And the 20 of Brent Stock. And the 16 of Chado. We got a little battle in the back here. And we got the 4, and he loses in front of it. And the 11 just gave a big accident. And the 119 coming in, Mikey Stacy. And then the 67 of Brandon Stock, our late entry today. Zachary Goodleaf in the lead. Next up's 23 of Mikey Stacy. As they enter 1, coming out of 2. Looks like Goodleaf's still on first. And then we have Skyler with the V&W. Mikey Stacy on the back stretch, he's gaining some ground. And we have Cody right behind him. Cody Dive on the 57, and we have the 51. Goodleaf takes it wide. Stacy goes low. Mikey Stacy still in the lead. And we got Skyler in the back of him. And we have Goodleaf's Auto in the back. And then we have the legal yellow, I don't know what number he is, but he's flying out there. He's catching everybody. 94 brings it in hard. Exiting out of 4. 23 is still in first. That yellow car don't count because he's got illegal studs. 23, 94, 57, 51, and a 93. This heat rate's brought to you by the Mohawk Market. Mikey Stacy pulls a big lead. Behind him's Cody Dival and the 94 of, and he brings it in hard. 94 brings it real hard and he goes wide. 23 still in the lead. Then the 57, then the 94, then the 51. Lots of snow flying out there today. The winds are quite extreme, but not that extreme. Minus 13 on the scale. Feels like minus 24. '23 still in the lead. Cody Dival's catching him in the backstretch. Cody Dival passes him on the backstretch. That's neck and neck going into 3. 23 and 57. It looked like they're exchanging paint. 23 is washing it out. 57 dives in. And they're neck and neck. 23, 57, 51, 94, and the 93 of the Goodleaf. We're doing 10 laps in this heat too. '57 took him on the backstretch, and then we got the 23 locking up the brakes. 23 is looking inside. He's looking into 57. He knows he's there. They both go wide. Now they're exiting out of 4. And the 57's on the gas. Both those cars are pushing it quite hard. They got a 30 car lead on everybody else. Just like to take this time to thank all our sponsors. Pit Stop Convenience, Dynamic Fitness, Cross the River Excavation, OCR Gas Bar, Mohawk Market, 99 Bistro. 57's coming out of turn 4. With the 23 following suit. And the 51 in the Dodge Neon. I don't know who that driver is, but he's doing pretty good. He's in third position. Then the 94, then the 93. People, this is heat 2 of the front wheel drive, 10 lapper. On the banks of the mighty St. Lawrence, right downtown Kahnawake. 23's rearing hard. Looks like he's gonna T-bone the 2057 and he just misses him. And we got some good racing today. First place, Cody. Second, Mikey Stacy. Third, Kerry Goodleave in the 51. Then we got Zachary Goodleave and the Skyler. Those guys are battling it for the last position, but they're having fun. I can see the spot in their helmets through the window. This is our inaugural front-wheel drive class. First time in history in Kahnawake. And we have the 23 and the 57 and the illegal car. He's dicing it up with them. He's making it a little excited in that car, and he's got the MF44 studs, that guy. We got the 93 and 94 and they're having a battle. '57 on the inside in first position. And then we got the 23 of Mikey Stacy. They're taking it wide and they're using the whole track. And the 57 of Cody Diamond takes the checkered. Second place, Mikey Stacy. And third place, Kerry Goodleave. Here he comes in the Dodge Neon. Then the 94, and we'll have a photo finish between the 93 and the 94. Who's going to take it for position for the start of the third heat? It's neck and neck coming to the line, and it's a photo finish. We don't know yet. We gotta call North Carolina and see who won that race. It's green flag and the 67's dragging his feet. The 91's going for a pass on the inside of the 32 and then 119. And the green Hornet in number 22 is coming through the middle. And we got the 3 and the 25 and as they enter turn 1. Car's looking pretty good. They're all straight. They're all going in the same line. I don't see anybody in the bank. Coming down the back stretch, we got a big Ford. And then we got the green Hornet. And then we got the 67 and the 16 of Chad O'Norton. Landon Goodleave on the outside of the 32. The 22 takes it out. And he's in the first position. 32, 67, 25, 3, 16, 119, 777, 11, and a 91. We have the 2 brand new rookies in the back. I welcome the young rookies all the time. And the 22 of the Green Hornet, it's got a 10-car lead, and that car is smoking everybody in heat 2. And then we have the Kiefer Dybo in the number 3, sponsor MJ Repair. And the Green Hornet is leading the pack. And it's a dogfight from second, third, fourth, fifth. And we got the 25 that was hot, it's smoking hot in heat 1, and he's in the mid-pack today. In heat 2, maybe he made some too many adjustments. We got the 119, seems like he's having trouble. And we have the 91 with a right rear flat. 91's driven by Jake Rice Jr. And the Green Hornet's got a 5-car lead behind Kiefer. Kiefer and Chad. And I just wiped out, as you all know it. And we got the 22 at the line. And then the 3. And then the 777. Oh, that's a photo finish here. Well, we're not finished yet, but the 16, 67, 777, 32, 25. Seems like Terry Canadian, that butthole's having a hard time in Heat 2, where he dominated in Heat 1. We're missing our champion today, Derek White. He's down in Virginia testing his Daytona car for the Daytona race in February. Check that out, February 13th. He's losing major points today. And the 91's got a mishap. He almost cuts the 119 off. And then we got the leaders here, 22 and the 3 of Kiefer Dybel. And then the 16 of Chad Norton, and the 777 of Kyle Martin, and the 25 of Terry Canadian. He gets a bump by the 67. And we have a car on the outside. Oh, the Ford of the 32 is on the outside. He's re-entering the track now. Coming down the back straight, we have Tuan and go to even a 22 Green Hornet, sponsored by Kahnawake Marina. And then we got Kiefer Dybel in second. And then the 16 of Chad Norton. And we got a car in the backstretch going in reverse. And Landon Goodwin's the lead in the pack. He's got a five car lead in the number 3. And we got Chado in the 777 and then Terry Canadian in the butthole. The butthole convenience smoke shop. And the 67, he's driven by Brent Stock. Then we have the 11 of Oguardi White Jr., one of our rookies. Sponsored by B's Smoke Shop. And we got Landon and Kiefer. And it's a green flag, and and we got a good race there between the 22 and the 3. And then the 16 of Chado, the 777, and then the 25 of Terry Canadian. I'd like to thank our sponsors of the end today. Pit Stop Convenience, OCR Gas Bar. Stop by, get your smokes and your beverages at Pit Stop. And we got a race here. I think we're at lap 8 out of a 10 lapper. The 22 of Landon Goodleaf and the 3 of Kiefer Dybel, 1 and 2. And then we got Chado, sponsored by the lead, Snow. And the 777, Lucky 777, driven by Kyle Martin, and the 25 of Butthole Discount Cigarettes. And we got 119 stuck in the bank. He's gonna stay there for the rest of the heat race. Then we're finished. And we got the 32 of Travis Thorne. He's all over the track today. He might have to come during the week and do some testing because he's all over the track. Looks like the car's off balance. Come on, Travis, set up that car. You're off balance. You're like a snake on the track all over the place. And we got Landon Goodleaf with the lead. And then we got Kiefer in second. I think we got 2 laps to go. And the 777 of Kyle Martin. And the 25 of Terry Canadian, and Chado Norton, the Shark, number 16. I'd like to invite everybody to come down to Kahnawake Marina. Come have a cold beverage, hot dogs, next Saturday. Every Saturday we have racing at Kahnawake Marina. Presented by Kahnawake Marina Super Series. And Kiefer makes the pass coming out of 4 for the white flag. Went landed, and we got a race going on here. Landon Goodwave takes the inside. Takes the inside of the 3 of the Kiefer Daibo, and we got a race going on. That's for the first position. We'll see how they end up in the backstretch. They're tangling. And Landon loses it coming out of 2. And spoils his first position and gives it up to Kiefer Daibo. But the race is not over yet. I think Kiefer hit cruise control. Now he knows he's got her in the bag. But then we got Kyle Martin, the 777 behind him in second. And then we got the 25 of Terry Canadian. And the winner, Kiefer Daibo, MJ Repair, number 3 Chevrolet, 777 Caprice, Lucky 777. Butthole Discount Cigarettes, number 25, driven by Terry Canadian, the 16 of Lee Snow Enterprise, driven by Chado. And we have the Green Hornet. Green Hornets finished 5th, where he led most of the laps of this heat race. And the boys are still on the gas, even on the checkered flag. They must be getting excited for the 3rd heat and final, coming up shortly. Here we go, green flag, green, 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 let's go. 10 laps of heat race and final heat of the day. Don't forget, we got the 8 cylinders up next. 4-cylinder class is on track right now. Mikey Stacy coming out of turn 1. Entering turn 2 in second position as Cody Daibo takes him on the outside. And they're neck and neck in the backstretch. 23 seems like he's got a little bit more power than 57. But that 57 brings it in harder. On the outside, 57. Cody Daibo as he takes it wide, and a 23 on the inside. Followed by the 51 and a 94. We started off with 7 cars, we only got 4. '23 in first position, followed by the 57. And they're in the backstretch. Today's races are sponsored by OCR Gas Bar, Pit Stop, Mohawk Market, Dynamic Fitness, Cross the River Excavation, Old Malone Gas Bar, 99 Bistro. Lap 3 of the final heat. 23, number 23 in first, followed by the 57. 23 sponsored by Express Auto Lube in Chateauguay. And the 51 Dodge Neon, driven by Kerry Goodleaf and passenger Soot Rice. Followed by 94 Skylar and Dexter. And the 23s pulling down the backstretch by a whole stretch itself. We gotta check for illegal parts in that 23 car. Seems like he's smoking the field today. Maybe those dirt track skills he's been honing over the summer are working today. Over here at Kahnawake Marina Super Series. 57 seems to have some problems, something going on over here. I think he's pulling in. Yeah, the 57's pulled in, followed by the 51. Followed by the 94. Want to cut it short? Want to shorten it?
We're at 3 laps. Fuck. Yeah, do 6.
Yeah.
We got it, man.
And Mikey Stacy's in first place by a half lap, followed by 51 of Kerry Goodleaf, followed by the 94. This is an inaugural front-wheel drive class. It's the first time in history in Kahnawake today. So it is a development class. So bear with us today, and I'm sure to get more cars next week. We lost the Goodleaf. We lost the 94 of Zachary Goodleaf with engine problems. I'm sure he's at his dad's shop fixing her up for next week. And we got the 23 at the white flag. Followed by the 51 of Kerry Goodleaf. Pushing it hard on the outside. And we got the Volkswagen Jetta, driven by Skylar and passenger Dexter. And another VW, I think, is falling off track. I don't know what the possibilities of these cars are breaking down. Oh, he's got his blinker on. He's got his blinker as he's exiting the track. And we have the winner by half a lap, number 23, Mike Stacy. Sponsored by FCP Tire, Express Auto Service, Roby Carts, Birch Transmission. And we got second place, number 51, driven by Kerry Goodleaf and passenger Soot Rice. Flag. And the boys are moving. Visibility is very limited. I'm sure those boys can't see much either. Kiefer took it out, come out of 2. And then we have the 777 and 22 on the inside. Landon Goodleaf, he's making his move for second position. And then we have Chad Norin in the number 16 and running in 4 and then 67. Kiefer on the inside. Kiefer Dive is holding his line on the inside. He's washing out a little bit. 777's way outside. The Green Hornet is going to split them down the middle. And we have Chado in the mix here. Runner 1, 2, 3. And we have a big collision in front. All right, we're going to green here. Kiefer on the outside, 777 on the inside. Green, 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 green. As they sorted out, they're pretty spread out on the start. Chado's on right on the outside ring. And we have Kiefer Daiba on the inside, followed by the 777 in the middle. As they exit out of 2, Kiefer's in first. And we got Chado on the outside, and he's pulling pretty good. And we got the 25 of Terry Canadian in the mix. And the 777 lose it. And we got Terry Canadian holding the lead now. Followed by the number 3, number 16, number 119. As they enter turn 3, coming out of 4, Terry looks like he takes it too wide. Kiefer Diver on the inside, holding the inside, and he's on the gas. And here we go, Terry Canadian's on the gas again. And the 23 is in the bank, and I think we're going to leave him there because he's all over the track today. And the number 20 of Brent Stock seems like he's running pretty rough. And we got Kiefer Diver in first, followed by Chad Norin and the 25 Terry Canadian. And we got a good race here, three abreast. Then we got a gap in the 22, Landon Goodleaf driving. Kiefer takes it wide, followed by Chado. Kiefer, Chado, Terry Canadian, 22 of Landon Goodleaf, 67 of Brandon Stock, 57 of Adam Jocko, 119 of Mike Stacy, number 20 of Brent Stock, 777 of Kyle Martin, and number 11 of Jake Rice Jr. And then we have the 91 of, I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Jake Rice Jr., 91. Sorry about that, fans. Hold your hats. This is going to be a great finish here. We got Kiefer on the inside, Chad O on the right side. Can Chad O win his first ever race of his whole life? He's running hard, and we got Landon Goodwin crawling up behind him. We got Kiefer in first, Chad Norton, and Landon Goodwin to the line. Followed by Terry Canadian. And the 87 of Adam Jocko. And the 67, Adam Jocko just spun out the 67. Let's hope for no retaliation. And then we have Brent Stock in the number 20. Seems like these cars are running pretty rough. And the 119 of Mikey Stacy, followed by the 777 of Kyle Tunal Martin. And we have a good scrum in the backstretch. Shadow takes the lead. He's coming in turn 3, followed by Kiefer Dybel. And we have some WAF traffic coming out of 4. Shadow's on the outside. Kiefer Dybel's on the inside, followed by Landon Goodwin in the Green Hornet, number 22. And our final race of the day today. Followed by 23 of the Butthole Smoke Shop, Terry Canadian. And we got 3 more laps to go. There's still a lot of racing going on. I see some boys spinning some people out in the backstretch. And they get through the scrum, and we got Kiefer leading the race again. We got some pretty good racing here today. Kiefer Dybel, Chad Norton dips into the inside. And we have Chad Norton leading the race, followed by the number 3 of Kiefer Dybel. And we got the 67 going reverse. He's a lapped car. So we got Kiefer Dybel at the line, followed by Chad Norton. Followed by the 22. 22 to 16, 25. 57, followed by the 32 Ford. By the 777. And we got a big scrum in the back. Chado seems to be a lot faster in 1 and 2. Then 3 and 4, and he's leading the race, and he's took the bank and they let us slow him down. So we got Chad Norton leading his first ever race. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Followed by Kiefer Dybel. Kiefer Dybel's in second place, followed by, that's a lap card. Oh, the Green Hornet, number 22, Landon Goodwin. Landon Goodwin's in third place. And we have a good race here. Number 3 and number 16 of Chad O. And they're going toe-to-toe. That seems like the race of the day. Third place, Landon Goodwin, and 25 of Terry Canadian. We have a lot of action going on here today. Come check us out, Kahnawake Marina, 12 o'clock every Saturday for 9 rounds. There seems to be some scrum going on. And takes our flags out. Boo! Kiefer's on the inside and Chados gets a nice start. And Landon Goodwin on the outside of the number 22 Camaro. Let them sort it out, the visibility is limited. Looks like Chados on the outside. And Kiefer, and we got some wrecks over here. We're going 3 wide. And they're pretty sideways. And we got a collision. And in the backstretch, a big wreck. And Chado's got a master big lead. He's taking wide, he's pushing wide. Landon's in second. And not followed by Kiefer. Chado, Kiefer, Landon, Kyle Martin, Brent Stock, Mikey Stacy, 67, number 11, 25 to 91, and 87. And the checker's coming out, and it looks like Chado might be just be able to take his first ever Kahnawake Marina Super Series race here. Chad Norton driving on number 16 with a 10-car lead, followed by number 3 of Kiefer Daibo, and then Landon Goodleaf driving the 22 Green Hornet. Here's Chado exiting turn 4, and I think he's got it wrapped up over here, boys and ladies and gentlemen. Chado, the winner of the first round Kahnawake Marina Super Series, followed by Kiefer Daibo, Landon Goodleaf, and the 777 beats out Brent number 20, sponsored by the Totem Pole. And we got a big collision here. And these guys are messing around. Followed by the 91 and Terry Canadian's on the bank. Tensions are high over all this good hard racing. Inaugural race heat winner of 2015, the 4-cylinder class, Mikey Stacy. Mikey Stacy, how do you think about your track conditions today?
It's a really good track. It's really long, really wide. It's really fun to go on. It's better than last year's track, that's for sure.
So did you, over your summer racing, you're an avid dirt track racer at Cornwall and other surrounding track facilities, did that come into a factor today of the conditions and your dirt track style of racing?
Well, we slide a lot in dirt. That's all we do is we go around in a corner, we slide. It's not really the same. Some principles come into effect, not a lot, but to go in a corners deeper and to not let off and different things like that, more confidence of driving Sportsman Modified for the last 3 years, that does come into a little bit of effect when going on the track. But you can't really, ice is ice. There's no comparison to ice. It's different. It's bumpy. Sometimes you have traction, sometimes you don't.
So people out there that want to take part and participate and come challenge Mikey Stacy, you guys are all welcome. So I'd like to congratulate Mike Stacy today, and he's an inaugural winner of the 2015 series. Congratulations, Mike. So I hope to see you again. All right, we're standing here with Jim Morris. Jim Morris, the president of the Kahnawake Marina here, and we really appreciate him hosting our event every year for the last 30, 40 years, as long as I think ice racing existed. Jim, as a spectator point of view inside the facility, how was your view of the track?
It's perfect. The track location now is way better than it used to be. Way better.
So what do you think about the new 4-cylinder production class?
Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. It makes things more affordable for the younger guys that want to get into it. You can get a car for, what, $500? Go out there and start racing. You know, work your way up. It's great.
We really appreciate everything you guys do for us, and look for the future.
Well, we're glad to have you guys here, man. It's great. It's great for the community. You know, everybody has the winter blahs, nothing to do. This is something for somebody to come out, watch great racing, and have a good time, instead of sitting home on the couch.
All right, we're here with Kiefer Daibo. Round 1, rear-wheel drive, 8-cylinder Minun. He, all 3 heats, he finished total overall first position. Congratulations, Kiefer. What do you think about the track conditions today?
The first 2 races were good, but the last one was a lot of ice, sheer
ice. What do you like about what kind of tires do you run so far?
Zero Landers, Yokohama.
Are they studded or non-studded?
No, I grooved.
They're groove tires? So you think that's was a difference in the factor of your win today, was the groove tires?
Possibly.
Would you stick in the snow today, or you stayed on the ice?
Tried to stick in the snow, more traction.
The groove tires really helped in the snow, right?
Yeah.
Good luck for the rest of the season. See you next week.
Thanks.
All right, that's a wrap. 2015 inaugural Kahnawake Marina Super Series. We'll see you next week.